I didn't hold her when she needed a shoulder. It's not what I did, it's what I didn't do. What I didn't do, Steve Wariner. There's a lot of things I didn't do. A lot of things I have done, shouldn't have done. But anyway, What I Didn't Do by Steve Wariner. We're going to learn this song today. My name is Keith Williams with Fret More Guitar Lessons, where we fret more, stress less, make a whole lot of music. We're going to make a little music today and fret on this song some. And it's got several chords to it. So it's not, this is a beginner lesson. I always teach these as beginner lessons, but it is a little more, there's some finger picking, which you don't have to do. You just strum it. I was strumming the chorus here, which I've been kind of doing. But anyway, the rest of the song is a lot of finger picking in it, and you can do that or not, just whichever you want to do. But there are several chords in it, and so I want to show you all those. And so as far as brand new, if you just started a few weeks ago, this might be a little more challenging just because of the chord changes, because that's one of the difficult things when you're first learning is transitioning between chords. And so when you got several to do, and especially you're not used to the chords and that sort of thing, and some of these may be new to you, but I want to show them to you, and you'll get it eventually. So if you're brand new, it may take you a little bit of time, but that's okay. You just keep working at it, and it's a great song to learn. And so here we go. We're going to learn. It's in G, and I'm going to try to stick with this G. So I'm just going to show you this G. I've got a couple G's that I use. Gee whiz. Anyway, I get confused sometimes because I use a couple of them and I forget. So I sometimes show people both of them, but I'm just going to show you the one today and try to stick with it. So 2nd fret, 5th string, 3rd fret, 6th string, and then first string there on the 3rd fret as well with the pinky. And strumming 6. And it kind of leaves you open because there's a little finger picking there I'm doing. So I want to show you that a little bit. And that you have to be in this G position in order to get that. Okay. All right. So we've got a C in there. So 2nd string, 1st fret, 4th string, 2nd fret, 5th string, 3rd fret, strumming 5. Okay. We've got a D in there. All right. So 2nd fret, we've got 3rd string and 1st string, and then 3rd fret, 2nd string, strumming 4. Also have a D7th, just shortly in there on, I think on the verses there, and it's the opposite really. It's these strings, but you have to switch fingers, and then you still that B string, the 2nd string, but it's on the 1st fret instead. Okay, strumming 4. Okay. All right, then we've got an E minor. You can do an E minor a couple of ways. I'll show you both ways. You can do whichever one maybe you're used to doing one. If it's first time, then you can do whichever. Anyway, it's 5th and 4th string. You can use 1st, 2nd finger, or you can do it like this, which kind of puts you in an E position if you're playing an E, because it is an E minor. So 5th and 4th. All right, strumming 6. Okay. And then we've got a couple of bar chords. Fun. So we'll be barring this 2nd fret. And I say a couple of bar chords. This is just one bar chord. 2nd fret, and then come down here to the 2nd string, 3rd fret, and then 3rd and 4th string on the 4th fret. That's a B minor. Okay. If you can't get the bar, you could just still keep these 3 in position. Take your index finger on the 1st string, strum 4. You can still get that B minor. All right, then there's a B7th. That's what I was thinking. It's not a bar chord, though. So come up here, 1st fret, 4th string, then we're over here on the 5th, 2nd fret, and then 1st and 3rd string on the 2nd fret, strumming 5. Okay, and that's a B7th there. It's just one time in the chorus. I believe that's everything. I think I got it all. Okay, let me show you this picking here, and like I say, you can choose whether you want to do this or not. So I'm plucking the 6th, 4th, and the 2nd open, and then putting my index finger on that 2nd string. So 6th, 4th, 2nd, and then 1st. finger picking it. But you could do it with the pick. Well, if I can't do it with a pick, you can maybe, but so you can do it that way too. 6th, 4th, open 2nd, and then on the 1st fret, and then 1st string, and then on the other, I'm doing some finger picking on the other stuff. Kind of change that around a little bit, but I'm just plucking, kind of doing arpeggio where I'm just going down the strings. I usually do, like on this one, the 5th, 4th, and then 2nd, 1st. And on the D, 4th, 3rd, 2nd, and 1st. But I can't say that I'm always sticking with that finger style. I try to. That I do, of course. That's kind of the lick that they're doing. But the other part, I'm just kind of doing an arpeggio where I'm just going down the strings, and I kind of come up on the strings using my fingers. But again, you don't have to do that part if you want to just strum it. So I'm just strumming in there, and I'm just putting my first finger on that 2nd string. Still sounds pretty. I didn't cheat. I didn't lie, going to D. So let me give you the chord progression on this. It's G, D, E minor, and C in this beginning part. I didn't cheat, I didn't lie, so we're leaving to be by surprise. Just a note on the table, and it goes to D, saying we're through, and then D7. First I went crazy, so it took me some time, but I finally read between the lines. Okay, so it's just it's not what I did, it's what I didn't do. Okay, so it's going to the like I said, first part is just G, D, E minor, C, and then back to the G, and then D. Okay, and then it goes back through that progression again. All right, so I was just strumming at that time because that is, it's going to be, like I said, sounds just as good. If I picked it, I would probably do I didn't cheat, I didn't lie, so we're leaving to be by surprise. Just a note on the table, saying we're through. I'm doing a little hammer on that first string, the middle finger, just to kind of give it a little flavor there. But again, you can just strum it. And then when I go into the chorus, I have been just strumming it because it's, it kind of picks up there just a little bit, and so it's a little more heavier, more instruments and that sort of thing. Okay, so this is where we're going to. We're going to have the B minor coming into play and the B7th in just the chorus alone. Okay, all right. So after that, it's what I didn't do. And it goes back to the D right before the chorus. I didn't tell her each day I loved. It says B minor, her, and then the C is on her. Okay, then we go back to the G. I took it for granted. Somehow she knew. Now on the strumming there, on the G, I'm doing a 6 and 5 or 6 and 4. Excuse me. Okay, our B7th. Shoulder, B7. Shoulder, and then it goes to the C. It's not what I did, back to the G. It's what I didn't do. Okay, and back to the D there. Okay, and there's really no lead part in this song. There's no break or anything, so it just kind of does that. It just goes to the D there, and then right back to. It might do a little lick, but it's not much there. So you can just strum, just kind of do an arpeggio, kind of just plucking the strings, kind of finger pick on those strings. That's all arpeggio is, just coming down on the strings. I'm kind of picking back up on them, but like I say, you don't have to do that. You can just strum it. All right, now the second verse is the same as the first. Now it's easy to see. Now it's easy to see. While her love died, she was planning her nights by the TV guide. So just G, D, E minor, C for that part. Okay. She needed me with her more than I knew. And here's our D7th again. Okay. And I was too busy working, getting ahead. I was too busy working, getting ahead when I should have been home loving her instead. So it's the same progression there, G, D, E minor, C. Okay. It's not what I did, it's what I didn't do. Back to the D again, and I didn't tell her. Okay, it goes back to the chorus. I won't do the chorus again. It's going to be the same way all the way through there. And then the last line on the chorus, the second time, it repeats it twice. So it's not what I did, it's what I didn't do. Okay, it does that just like normal. And then it goes, it's not what I did, it's what I didn't do. Goes to the C that time on do. One more time, it's not what I did, it's what I didn't do. You can end it however you want to. If you want to just end it, it's not what I didn't do. You did it like that. I went through that the same thing we opened up with, so you can do it whichever way you want to do it. That's the cool thing about songs. Get creative with it. You can keep it recognizable, but you can change it up and do it how you want to. Sing the chorus a couple times or whatever you want to at the end. Repeat that line, what I didn't do, a few more times, however you want to do it. So anyway, just have fun with it. And listen, I appreciate y'all tuning in. Be sure and give us a thumbs up on this one if you could, and subscribe to us. If this is something you like, check out our other videos out there. Look down at our description down below. We've got some links down there to we have a game called Noun Hound that my family and I created. And if you're interested in that, we've got some music down there. We've got products that we use in the videos, some links to those products, and also some t-shirts and things like that with Fret More on. But anyway, we really appreciate you tuning in and supporting us, and we'll see you on the next video. Thanks.